That was great.
All right, rewind. What is going on? It's a jam-packed week. We hit our highs of highs, our lowest of lows, but we will stand tall because our pantyhose are 2 sizes too small. Ha! What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is the Friday Night Delights, here to delight you out here. Symphony Equation, folks. How y'all doing out there in the chat? Welcome. If you're brand new, welcome. If you're IE Goon Squad, part of IE Goon Squad, stand up. Show that you're counting.
Right now, stand up. You want me to stand up?
No.
Oh.
I thought you were supporting the Raider Nation over there first. I was like, oh, right.
No. Baron Benz, Rumble Society.
It's going to ask you.
Raider Nation Society. Appreciate that. Hey. As I support my man, the Spider-Man, he is hitting all week. Spider-Man's been hitting all week, folks.
That's a very nice hat, Dante.
Thank you. Danny, you sent me this personally. He sent me back and everything.
Wow.
I kid. No, that man hasn't sent me. I had this for a long time. No, start rumor. Like, Dan, you's over here sending hats to guys. All right, maybe if I write him, he'll send me some stuff. Doesn't work like that, folks. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. But welcome,
just to address the chat. Yes, Bobby is still taking some time off.
Yes,
and we had a new viewer, Super Pat. Welcome.
Yes. Welcome. Dude, and Mr. Blake, always showing love. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Best freaking YouTube show in the business. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you each and every time. But welcome, everybody. First of all, I want to send a shout out to White Mike Vegeta. I hope you get well soon, sir. Get back home. Get back to what you're doing. Get back to love what you're doing. Please be well. I wish you all the best, my friend.
Yeah, I feel better.
I hope everything's okay, White Mike Vegeta.
And if you want me to fly down, I got the stuff that can cure anything. It's called Rock and Ride Drink. Bring it down to the hospital. They'll let me in. They know me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Robitussin.
Robitussin works too. Robitussin kills everything.
Just pour it on top of a broken leg.
There you go. Robitussin.
A cough.
Robitussin. My mama used to always say Robitussin. I can't do Chris Rock, so.
The tussin.
Got a broken leg? Robitussin.
Yeah. Pour some tussin on it.
All that of tussin, put some water in the jar, shake it up, mo tussin.
Yeah. That was his best stand-up.
Loved it. Was that bigger and blacker or roll with the new?
No. It was the big one. It was like the outdoor. Not outdoor, but it was like in a big arena kind of place. It was the first big arena one. Bigger and Blacker was the last one that he did in like a small little amphitheater kind of place. I can't remember the name of it.
I can't either. I can't remember the name of it myself.
Well, they were both good.
Yes. They were all, I mean, all of his specials are great.
Oh, yeah.
Even the last one he did where he was like in different locations, like one was in Africa and then the other one was somewhere in the States.
Yeah. But welcome. Jay might join us. He's a busy man. He's a prolific man out here. He done hit the big times, No. But he may be joining us a little bit later. So with that, Scott, it was always. Yeah, I'm telling you. Wait until I talk about the big Spider-Man news. Man. Woo! Feeling good with this. I had to get all Spidey'd out because this is Spidey's week. This was Spider-Man's week. My man was web slinging all over the place. Psh, over here, psh, over there, psh, 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 everywhere. 796 says Jay is a new Hollywood now. He's a Hollywood kid making the Hollywood money. Hollywood.
What's up, Mario?
Mr. Cha Cha Cha.
I've been doing my warm ups from the dance studio at Cabbage Patch. Is this how you something like?
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I don't. Yeah. I learned it from Mario.
That's right. You go to his dance studio, but you don't come to my contracting company. That's cool.
No.
Big Kevin house, Mr. Torn Around. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna tell you go get it right now before you hop into everything. Go get Adventures Tech on. I seen the Easter egg. I seen Kev's Easter egg. It's in there. You just gotta look hard for it. It's in there. I've seen it. You just gotta go get it and find it. I won't
Apparently, the Tech on Avengers is such a popular book that I can't find it because my comic shop was sold out on Wednesday. So I'll probably end up ordering one on eBay for a little bit of a markup.
Just gonna keep on sipping my drink.
That's good.
Yes, good. It is. How you guys doing today? How's your week?
Pretty good. Just finished some work, so I have some free time. I actually have until the rest of the month to prepare for Comic Con, so I'm looking forward to that. To have a little extra time to devote to like really fun stuff.
House guests.
How we have a couple of house guests.
Oh, you have a Sinbad over. Oh man, that's great.
That was a good movie. That's the one with Phil Hartman, right?
Yes. I didn't know you. You told me you knew Sinbad. I like Sinbad.
It's another great stand-up comedian.
Yes.
But yeah, everything's going pretty good. The wife's her belly's getting a little bit more rounder.
Oh boy, exciting.
Yeah, she's gonna be pretty ready, almost ready to go by the time you guys visit.
Wow.
No.
Just, keep the bun in the oven for a little while longer until we leave.
Right.
No, wouldn't that be something?
Oh my goodness! The day I get there, hey Alex, where can I pick up my tickets? Oh, I'm in the hospital.
Yeah.
What?
No. I'm
Which
like,
hospital you at? Because I need to get my tickets.
No way, dude. You guys are coming with me. I need the moral support.
Dante could be the midwife.
I don't know. I drop bait. Look, I'm like Nelson Aguilar. I drop things.
Who's Nelson Aguilar?
For Eagle fans, because he dropped a lot of
balls.
He dropped
football.
Sports. Yeah, sports.
Daniel
asks, "Is that your first kid, Alex?"
Yes, it is. Girl.
Actually, it says probably his what? How many hot toys you have, Alex?
Maybe like between 80 and 90, something like that.
Wow.
So it's 91. It's his 91st kid. Sorry. The other ones came in a package. This one, it really comes out. It's like baby alive. It's really alive.
Yeah.
Little Alexa Sanchez?
No, we decided to call her Nora.
Oh, I like it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Mr. Freeze's
Nora Freeze.
Is it?
Nora
Freeze.
Yeah.
One that he devotes his the one that died.
Too?
Yeah.
His life.
Nora Ryan Sanchez.
How about Nora Laser Kid something?
Laser Skirt.
Laser Skirt, yeah.
Well, Ryan gets his quintuplets before Alice holds his children.
Who knows?
Are they? You got yours already, right?
No.
Oh, they're on the move though, right?
No. I want to put up a little Sentinel watch like later on.
Oh,
Update on Sentinel has a ship.
One of you guys sent a picture of like tracking or something, but it wasn't on the move yet.
I did. So the warehouse printed the labels, and so FedEx has the info, but they're not moving yet.
Yeah.
They're still at the Hasbro warehouse.
See, that's what makes it even worse because you print the label, like You can't just wrap the sticker on the box and just ship it out to me. You're in Georgia. I can't even come down and grab it from you if it's possible. Like I can drive down to Georgia warehouse. Like, hey, just load up my kids in the trunk. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got the baby seat in the front, the back seat, and ready to go. That's all.
It's like one of the worst parts of like tracking a shipment is that time from when the labels printed. Because like, especially like on eBay, I don't know what it's like now, but back in the day when like scammers used to try and scam you, they would print the label and they, you know, you'd ask them, you know, there's no movement, you know, after like a week or whatever. And they're like, you know.
I disagree. The worst part is when it actually starts moving from the East Coast to where I live on the West Coast, because FedEx usually takes like 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. But anyway.
I said it was one of. Not
okay.
The worst for me is actually when it just gets lost and they're like, "Whoa, we don't know."
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
So,
how about yourself, Ryan? How was your week?
I had a good week, man. Hopped on a jet plane down to California. Met up with some
one day.
For one day, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was totally worth it. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Met up with some really cool people at Frankensons for the Toy Migo Con or Toy Migo Meetup or whatever. I don't know what they're going to call it officially. But yeah, I met a lot of cool people. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of influencers, creators. Renee Aldretti was there. Phil Ramirez. Yeah. Adam Van Wickler was there. I almost missed him because he's about 3.5 feet tall.
Was he wearing a deep V?
No, he was not wearing a deep V. But he was wearing capris.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I didn't say there was. Just letting
you pointed it out.
Okay. Well, you pointed out his deep V's. So
yeah, he did.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Oh wow, Rob Plastic Hour said, busy week. We've been pushing 45 to 50,000 packages a night over here at Amazon.
Wow.
I remember those days at Amazon. I hated it. That's why I quit.
Oh, you were at Amazon.
Yeah, I used to work at Amazon. I used to be a stower. I was a person who puts the stuff on the shelf. Well, I put the books on the shelf, I should say. You had to do so many carts per hour. Man, freaking. I hate that. So most of the time what I would do, if it was a good book, I would sit in that aisle and read it. It's like, yeah, this is a good book. Somebody come walk by, look, I'm putting it on a shelf and then put it right back in my hand. Like, yeah. Yeah, it was like slave labor back then. It's still slave labor today.
I actually don't they have some of the most competitive wages and benefits for large
not for warehouse workers.
No, really?
I'm sorry.
No,
we're talking. Let me take off my glasses for this. You're talking about Jeff Bezos, the rich man, right? You talking about him?
Bezos, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're having the right conversation.
Yeah, he's the owner of Amazon.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little story, Alex. That man don't care nothing about those Amazon workers. You know what he care about? When his check hits. Yep, there you go. Yeah. When his check hits. That's all he care about. He don't care about nobody and their insurances. He don't care about safety for the workers. He just makes sure, like, hey, does it sound good? All right, good. Is my stuff getting shipped out? Cool. Am I getting my check next week? Great. I'm out. He puts on his little sunglasses like he's on CSI Miami, and here's the music go, yeah, and then he just flies out. That's it. That's all.
I mean, let's just say that all these giant corporations could treat their employees a lot better.
Exactly.
They're not the worst of the worst, though. At least they're well. I saw this really amazing. Anyone in the chat, check it out too. 2-part documentary on the pharmaceutical, the OxyContin surge in the late 90s, and it was headed by Purdue and Johnson & Johnson.
Really?
Oof. Just check
shady
it out,
stuff, huh?
Oh, disgusting.
All right. Well, Dante's taking a break.
No,
he's back.
AC on. Sorry. I turned my AC on. I turned it off. It was getting warm here.
So,
all right, folks. So we haven't done this in a while. What did everybody get? I didn't get shit this week. I didn't get anything.
Alex, you want to go first?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
All right.
I got the NECA Mondo Gecko Ultimate figure.
Cool.
Do you guys remember this guy from back in the cartoon days?
No.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he's like skateboarder, California dude.
Mondo Gecko.
He's a little bit of a fan favorite. This guy is pretty impressive. Is Muckman from the NECA Ultimates cartoon line.
Sorry.
Now you pre-order those from NECA, right?
The NECA store online, yeah.
Were they $39.99?
This one, because he's an ultimate figure, a more like a deluxe figure. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Dom, but I think he was like 50, and then the other guys, the smaller guys like Mondo, were like 30 or 27.99, something like that. Same as April.
Sorry, real quick. We have a superstar in the building here. He's finally come to join us. He said he was big. He was big enough. He said the show was big enough for him to join. He said after I did all my great work, the second habitual line stepper. That's only second to me right now.
After
the
all
biggest
that
man in Hollywood. Yeah.
After all that black suit Spider-Man figure money he's raking in now, man.
Right. They sent him a free figure. They sent him money.
It's not. I gotta send that John back.
That's what Dan told me too. But you know what Dan said? He sent his figure to a country he can't be extradited from. So he's good. That's what you need to do. Send your black suit Spider-Man to a country where he can't be extradited from.
And by the way, I saw the end of the video. Okay,
yeah.
we know it got lost by FedEx, right?
Lost in the mail. Yeah. What's up, dudes?
What's going on?
How's it going, Jay?
Pretty good. No complaints today, man. It's just nice to have the work behind me now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Having a little celebratory cocktail there. All right. Jay?
Oh, oh yeah, Snapple's finest.
All right.
You put Snapple in a cup? You just drink it out of the bottle?
Oh, I'm classy.
That's
Classy.
When you move up to when you start showing off figures, you gotta put it in a cup now. It's like when you eat a Snickers.
You put it in a wine glass.
No. It's like when you eat a Snickers. You can't just eat it with your hand. You gotta have a knife fork now. Yes,
knife
right.
and fork for the Snickers now.
Well, I'm drinking whiskey and Coke out of a mason jar. So
hey, this is a rinky-dink show. We can't afford real cups. That's why.
Yeah, bottle.
Hey, White Mike Vegeta. Hey, sir, how you doing? Agree with the end of the video, top notch. Nice. Hope you're feeling great, Mike. Hope you get better. Do your thing, man.
Why am I good people?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Awesome guy.
Okay, should I continue?
I'm sorry. Yes, continue on.
Okay,
I want to make sure. Let me get my hat that Daniel sent me because I didn't get the free figure. He just sent me a hat, but okay.
Really? Oh.
No.
You keep saying that. I'm telling you, you're starting rumors.
I was like, really? He sent you that? How can I get me one? I don't know. He just sent to me out of kindness. I think he sent it as a wedding gift. I don't know.
Okay, so last guy, I got Hot Toys 501st Clone Trooper.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Ahsoka clones, yeah.
Yeah, he's got an alternate head sculpt. So it's got the Ahsoka war paint and then nice. Like a stock standard. So yeah, that's what I got.
Very nice. Oh. We got super chat here real quick from Pack Photos. Welcome. Thank you. What up, fellas? Just got hip to the IE podcast. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pack. Did we miss a super chat or did you get to
I did.
Blake?
Okay. I got Blake's. Yep. Ewan says, yeah, Don, the reason you can't afford glasses is because of Amazon sponsorship you just lost. You're damn right. Sorry, Jay. I don't want to lose you no sponsorship from Amazon. I was talking bad about Amazon. Even though I ordered like a bunch of little crap from them, they probably like, look at this fool talking bad about this. But he just ordered some stuff last week from us.
Oh, dude, that's where me and the lady are getting all of our freaking wedding decorations, man. Like, we're all about Amazon right now. I was like, we're going to make our lives easier. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the best thing to do. Go to the courthouse. Have how many people they let you in with, and just do it like that. And just get yourself a freelance photographer. I'm telling you, that's what we did. And it was the best thing. And you know where we went afterwards? After we had the wedding? We went to IHOP. There you go. We went to IHOP.
No Waffle House?
Oh, we went to Waffle House the day after.
Oh, okay.
Got to class it up.
Do they have Waffle House up here?
I don't know.
Because I know I used to have that John back in Virginia, North Carolina. I ain't never seen a Waffle House up here. But if there was one, I'd be like, Dante, we got to go.
Oh, man. I'll take you next time. I'm sorry, Alex. What were you saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I was just going to say we don't have Waffle Houses here in the city.
Robert Diaz, I would say I lied, but we don't have White Castle here. They're only in New Jersey. And I'm not traveling over to the land of no left turns.
No, I have no lift. Are you getting married soon, Jay? Is that
I
why you-
am. I am.
Oh, congrats, man.
October 9, so a month from yesterday.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna be one of us. You're gonna be one of the boys. Hey!
There you go.
Actually,
Say
let me go
goodbye
ahead.
to all this.
No.
Baby, if you're watching, I got it on. Just making sure. Oh man, everybody's like Waffle House in Western PA. MLC says, "Yeah, Waffle House usually don't make it past Mesa Dixon." White Castle in Allentown here. This says disavow. Oh, I'm sorry. I did miss the super chat. I'm sorry. Here we go. Toy Box of Doom. Thank you for the super chat. It was rad meeting you at Toy Migo Con, Ryan. Glad you took the trip. Congrats on the reveal, Jay. Much deserved. Hope you're digging those disguised turtles.
Yeah, man, it was good meeting you too. He picked me out of the crowd. I walked into Frankenson all by myself, and him and Jurassic Jesse came up and said, "Hey, Laser Pants, what's up, man?" And I was like, "Hey, who are you guys?" Because I'd never seen their faces.
Right.
I never seen their faces, but as soon as they told me, I was like, "Oh man, it was awesome meeting everyone, man." I met Toy Box of Doom and Jurassic Jesse, all the Toy Migos, Adam, Renee Aldretti, Phil Ramirez, Punker Mike, DMC, Diego Carla, Michael Wisman.
Oh, Wisman came out of the house?
Oh, man, there was
Lord
a
have
yeah.
mercy.
freaking crew out there, man. Damn.
And I had never seen Michael Wisman. So he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's your name?" He's like, "Michael." I'm like, "Oh, hey, Michael." And then he said, "Michael Wisman." I'm like, oh, "Okay, I'm sorry. I had never seen his face." So, but yeah, there was a lot of that. I met Unparalleled Universe was there, and he spent a lot of money on Dragon Man. So he got the like the ultimate Marvel Legends collector Grail, which was pretty cool to see. I met Art with Toys.
What is
I don't
it?
want to.
Before you go on,
The Dragon Man.
What is it?
It's a Toy Biz Dragon Man.
Dragon Man. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, I know I'm forgetting someone.
That's a small army right there, dude.
Dude, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of collectors and content creators there in SoCal. So yeah, it was cool. I picked up a few things too, and
I mean, and that's true. Like, and that just like, and that little just concentrated area. I mean, that Cali area. There's there's so many freaking collectors there.
Yeah, there is.
Which makes a whole lot of sense why Frankensons would be there as well.
Yeah. That was my first time at the new Frankensons building. It was a lot better than their last one. The last one was just some rundown warehouse, and this is like an old repurposed Sam's Club. Parking still sucks.
Did you have your discount card when you went in? Like, oh, it's a Sam's Club. Can I pick up some big stock paper towels too?
Yeah. Berserk said, and then we all got BJ's afterwards. Yeah, we went to BJ's. And we had some cocktails and some food. We were there for like 4 hours just sitting and talking about everything. Nice. Ronald Ramos, he got this big Monster Arts monster. I forget the name of it, but it was awesome. He passed it around. We were all playing with toys at the table there, and it was a good time, man. Like I said, I'll do it again in a heartbeat.
I'll have to try to fly out there next time. That was kind of last minute. I couldn't do it that quick.
Yeah. I mean, if it was East Coast, I wouldn't have been there. But the fact that it's like a 2.5 hour flight, and I could go there and back in one day, I was like, why not? Yeah.
So what we're going to do next time is we're going to have everybody fly out to Jay's house, and we'll have a party at Jay's.
All right.
There you go.
Hollywood.
You're in Hollywood, Jay?
Philly.
I mean, people do call Philly little Hollywood over here. Holly Jr.
Really. I don't know if they don't say that about the Eagles and the Sixers too much anymore.
Hey man, you ain't got to worry because I ain't a friggin' Eagles or a Sixers fan. You remember,
it's
like I'm from Texas originally, so I'm just that hate is just ingrained in me.
Yeah, okay.
For our sports teams.
Oh, and I gotta say, I don't want to forget him. Marvel Kicks. Sat next to Marvel Kicks at BJ's at the table. There was like 12 of us. Super, super nice guy, man. Like, so cool. Cheney, super awesome. Fallen Fett, awesome. He had a really cool baseball jersey. Said Fallen Fett. That was cool. Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Sounds good. Glad you have fun. Wish I could have been there, hanging out with you guys. Alex over there. This man. He's so into that Hot Toys right now. I can see the joy in his face. I'm just enjoying Alex's joy. I'm just enjoying Alex's joy. His face. And then Jay's like, I'm too big for this. Hold on. He's like, Dave hit me up for a second. He's asking me about this figure again. Jay's like, Dave hit me up for this figure again. Hold on. I got to look. I told you it got lost. I see it right there in your damn picture behind you. Nah, that's the old one. I'm sorry. That's the old one. Oh, real quick, before you go in your pickups, Ryan, anybody who's telling you sell off your Black Suit Spider-Man, please do not listen to them. Keep it. Go watch Jay's video and see why you should keep it. That's all I'm going to say.
No, that's true. That's true. It's like, I still have like 2 or 3 of this guy. I'm not getting rid of any of them at all. Yeah. They're still great.
I've seen people say like already sell them off. Like, no.
The Pizza Spidey Buck, while it does have flaws, is still a great Marvel Legend. I'm keeping mine.
Wasn't that considered like the best Buck for a long, long time?
Yeah.
For Spider-Man, I mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then Mayfex came out, and then Retro Spider-Man came out, and then it was a toss-up between the Mayfex one and the Retro Spider-Man one. That was a hard toss-up because both are good.
Yeah, both are great. I mean, really, like sometimes I think the only thing that Mayfex has, not just on Legends, but a lot of figures, is just the amount of accessories that they come with. And that's it.
Exactly.
Like even that new Magneto that just came out, like it's fine. It's a Magneto figure. There's really nothing particularly special about it, but the stuff that it comes with is really cool.
Yeah. All right, Ron, what'd you get this week, sir?
Well, down at Frankenson's, I had slept on this figure for long enough, and I'm a big Mezco head, so I picked up the MCU Black Panther. It's really nice. So the only ones I had I had the SH Figure Arts, which is I do not recommend that figure, and of course the Marvel Legends. But this one is really dope. It'll fit in nicely with my Marvel Legends, which is where it will go. And the articulation, even with the soft goods, is pretty solid. So I got that. A little over retail, but I was okay with that because it is like at this point, like came out 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And then down at Frankenson's, a guy had this, and I had been looking for this at the stores. I don't collect a lot of Hot Wheels, but this one I wanted. Never seen it at Target or Walmart around here. The guy asked $8, so I just went ahead and bought it.
Oh, nice.
But I got the X-Men Blackbird Jet. And it came with the collector case on it, which is cool, even though I'm going to open it anyway. But and then last night, before I went and saw Shang-Chi, I had a little time before the movie, and there's a Target right next door, so I went into Target, and I got the NECA 89 Batman grapple gun. These are only $15.
Well, that's not bad.
No, not bad at all. It's got the flip-out handle. And once I find the right battery, it takes an LR1 battery, which is some weird size. I don't know why it's not like a AA battery, but it will fire.
The distance?
It will shoot out. No, I think that's about it right there.
Wow.
And then you hold this button on top, and it will retract. But I need to find the battery, an LR1 battery.
What you gotta do is go to the old medical store. You gotta go to the medical store and find the battery. That's what it is.
Yeah. And then right next to the theater is also Action City Comics. I went there to find Tech on Avengers. They were sold out. Looking for issue 2, because that's the issue with Toying Around Easter egg in it and the Infinity Equation Easter egg in it. They were sold out, so I'll probably have to resort to eBay. But I did pick up issue 1 of Superman 78. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And then I came home today from work, and GameStop had delivered my Commando.
The fire.
Yeah. Snake Eyes with Timber, which I'm more excited for Timber, honestly.
Yeah.
But it looks awesome. And I still have it pre-ordered through Pulse. I'm going to keep that pre-order open because I think I want a couple of these Timbers.
Timber.
Why?
That's what I got.
A pack of wolves?
Yeah, Wolfpack.
Yeah, I think some folks actually they do want to army build those timbers because they're just fantastic figures.
So if you don't want timber, you just want snake eyes. I bet there'll be a lot of snake eyes for sale.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Click on that. Did I click on that? Nope, I did not click on that. Super chat from Alfred Abel.
Alfred Abel.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Jay just up for the podcast. That retro Black Suit Spider-Man is long overdue. So Jay, I hate to ask you this question, but what you get this week? I mean, I don't know what you got. Did you get anything interesting this week?
I'll save the big one for last. But no, this is actually one cool thing that I got this week, and let me see if it'll actually show on my crappy laptop here. But this is that whatchamacallit, that custom head from do you all follow Rio X Tier?
I don't
No,
think so.
but I will now.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, this is the battle damaged black costume Spider-Man head sculpt, which is really sweet. So I'm gonna go. Let me just go ahead and put it on. I'm not allowed to put it on the other Spider-Man. But I can put it on this one here, and it looks terrific.
Killer.
It is just fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, he does some really great work.
Good.
Some really great work. But yeah,
I just followed him, and I was saying I just followed him, and he does have some awesome toy shots here.
Yeah, and he makes like these awesome freaking custom heads aplenty. So yeah, I actually didn't get much stuff. I got that. Are you guys familiar with that V Toys Death Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That thing ripped the hell out of my hands this week. Which is why, like, if you saw like in my Spidey video, like my hands were looking all crusty, like, oh no, that's just the beating that my hands took because of this damn V Toys figure. I was just trying to get the head off, get the hands on. It's a good looking figure, but it's horrible. It really is horrible as far as just ease of use is concerned. So I got that, and it wasn't a whole lot of fun. Looks great. And then of course we got the loaner.
Nobody says you gotta ship it back. I'm just saying.
We got the loaner from
the loaner.
From the big three today, and this thing is just beautiful. This thing is gorgeous. To anyone in the chat, if you have not seen the video, once you're done watching us here on the Infinity Equation, I do implore you to go watch this video. Yeah, because and not for me and not for my BS, but because just how good this figure came out.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it does
so
look
good. I'm glad they gave him 2 sets of hands. That's what I'm happy for.
Yeah, he's got them fists, he's got the thwips, and he's got the splades, which is really freaking nice.
I wish they would have did that with the retro, but that's fine. I got plenty of other Spider-Mans to switch the hands out with.
Yeah, some of us were lucky in that regard, to where I still had the Ultimate Parker, so I was able to just switch out those hands, even though like they may look a little small, like on Spidey, like you can't even notice at all.
If I wanted to be bad, I'd go get my my Spider-Man, my whole Spider-Man dedicated drawer. There's a drawer dedicated to just Spider-Mans.
I believe it.
Spider-Mans.
With the amount of legends that a good lot of us buy, dude, I have like freaking drawers of these things, man, that I can't even display.
Right. Well, see, mine's not for really display. I display 1 or 2 of them, but this is just for, because I love Spider-Man that much. I have to buy doubles, triples.
Like it's a trip, dude. Like out of like all my legends, like these are the only ones that I have like displayed like all the time. Just like my freaking my blue and golds, and that's it. Like everything else is kind of rando.
Well, if anyone watching is unaware, after this is done, you got to go over to Jay's channel and check out his review on that new Black Costume Spidey. It is dope.
Yes,
it's pretty sweet. It's a sweet figure.
We do have a super chat from 206 Toys. Thank you. What's up, IE family? What's going on, 206? How you doing?
What's up, man?
What's up, Brandon? Man, thanks for that very, very generous super chat.
Appreciate it.
You rocked it. Hey, and by the way, follow 206 Toys because he is putting out some fire lately. His toy shots are sick, dude.
I'll just show this again. I probably people seen it last week, but I did get Zeus. And I love
Nice.
this figure.
No, you showed that last week.
I know. I because I didn't have nothing to show.
Oh,
This
okay. Mine is on the way.
Yo, this thing is awesome. Like the only issue I have is with this arm brace here. It's like a little loose.
Mhm.
But if I move it up too much, you see like the arm, you see that joint in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
But if I move it down just enough, you don't see it. It's just not too bad.
So, are you
But-
going to put that in like your Wonder Woman display, or where are you going to put that?
Zeus?
Actually,
Thor?
somebody had a good idea. Like they wanted to see them size compared to Herc,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Yeah.
This is a little bit taller than Hercules.
Should be.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, so I may have to make a little display with them.
They blend in pretty nice.
Yeah, they work really well together. So I hope Berserk Studios makes more of these. Because this would be a nice little line to collect here. Pretty expensive, but nice little line to collect.
We got a little beef going on in the chat here.
Oh my goodness!
Mario.
What do Mario do now?
The beef bros.
The beef.
I'm sorry, not
bros.
Mario. I should say Josh, because Josh always starts the beef. Mario's just like stays calm and cool. He's like, I'm just here, and then here comes Josh. Bam! What's the beef? I'm like, oh shoot, Josh, why you gotta do like that?
Hey, but speaking of Prime, him and figure fanatic Nate or figure fan Nate.
Bigger fan.
Yeah, their podcast, The Figure Booth, is awesome.
Yes, it is.
I started listening late last week, and I've like binged through all their shows, which they have, not a ton, like a handful, but definitely check out The Figure Booth.
Yeah, they're pretty terrific.
Jay's on there. You can skip those, but other than those, I mean,
Berserk. It's Berserk said, "What studio is Berserker Studio?"
it's yours, Berserk.
Is it different?
Oh, Berserker. Okay.
Berserker.
I had never really heard of them before that Zeus figure. Had they done anything else?
Ryan said they had, but I wasn't familiar with what else they'd done before.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, you say you had heard of them before.
I've heard the name, but I don't know what they've done. And sometimes like these like little small Chinese shops that make these one-off figures, they'll change names all the time because they also make bootlegs.
Yeah.
And every now and then the license companies will go in to shut down these bootleggers and they'll change their names. So
Oh man, that freaking like reminds me of like the Pirate Bay or freaking Kick-Ass Torrents or something. All of a sudden they get shut down. It's like, hey, we're KAT. We're Kick-Ass Torrents 3 now. We're the Pirate Dash Bay.
Vindicator asks, "Do I have a Neca Kratos to compare it?" I do, but he's on the back shelf.
And it's weird, man. Like how quickly that Zeus just came out. Like it feels like I had just seen the product pics for that like 2 months ago, and now like everybody has it. Where you look at like most bootlegs, like third party, like you'll see them like a year out, and then like a year in, you're wondering, are these still coming out? And then they finally make their way out. But this one was really, really quick.
And I have to give 5K Toys did a damn good job because they put like $5 down.
Yeah,
they came in, they were like, "Hey, we got it. Pay the rest." Once I paid the rest, it was out the door. It was handed to whoever was. I forget who it was. I think it was either UPS or FedEx.
Nice.
It was out. It was gone. They shipped it out.
I'm excited. Quick. I'm excited. I have 2 pre-orders from those guys right now. One supposedly is supposed to be hitting this month, possibly. Have you all seen that rockin' freaking werewolf?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
I think I did.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like as far as like the artic, like you still see the pins and whatnot, but the sculpt is just beautiful.
Okay, yeah, it's like the one that's on Big Bad Toy Store. Like there's 2 different versions of it.
There's 2. Yeah, there's like a gray wolf and a white wolf.
Okay, yeah,
yeah, and that thing looks terrific. So I have that pre-order from them, and then that Kingdom Come Superman, that thing looks terrific as well.
You know who really is good? I'm sorry. Let me read this super chat real quick before I go into that. Cornelius McGittica says, "Thank you for super chats. Do you guys know anybody who makes custom hands for 1/12 scale figures?" I do not offhand.
Hands. Not that I can think of. No.
Yeah.
Depends what kind of 1/12 scale hands you're looking for. Are you looking for like superhero? Are you looking for because I know a guy who does superhero hands, but you might be looking for some other kind of genre.
Well, who
is it?
does the
I know-
superhero hands?
A guy called May Kai, Tony May.
Oh, Tony Mays, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tony
Tony
May.
May,
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he usually specializes in a lot of like mezco style
Yeah.
stuff. And mezco is actually a lot simpler to cast, seeing that there's no hinges on those hands. So yeah, you can get them from Tony May. You can also get them from Gnome's Paint Shop. Now he specializes in a lot of GI Joe hands. That's what it is that he's been messing with right now. Now, as far as them having a hinge, I'm not sure, but I know that they do fit 12 scale figures.
Nice.
I got the werewolf on the screen here. Is this the one you were talking about?
That's my Huckleberry right there. That thing,
Yeah.
that thing is terrific, dude. That thing looks so neat.
Yo, these third parties have been kicking out. Like, there's a one on Instagram that sold out. 1/12 Garage. Man, the vehicles they got coming out.
Like I was looking at that, I was like, this is just way too good to be true. Like
Right.
this huge freaking party wagon. I'm like, are you crapping me? You're telling me that's only $120?
Yep. Did you see the bat tank they were doing?
No, I haven't
Yes.
seen it. Is it nuts? Is it crazy?
It's
Oh, wait,
crazy.
Nuts.
It
That
was
guy
like-
that's doing the Turtles party wagon, he's selling it. Like he's
Yeah.
not mass producing it, but he's producing it in abundance. Oh, really? For $120?
Because the materials
I
are
think
kinda
just
cheap.
about.
Yeah, because what's happening is if he's printing it out, the materials basically cheap. You're just paying.
Yeah,
you're basically
yeah.
paying for like just the plastic, the weight, basically like the weight of the plastic.
Mm.
Prime
'Cause,
also
like-
said Action Figure Customs has hands.
Okay,
Too.
here you go.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, they have hands in a whole crap ton of like good heads and boots and whatnot.
Yeah, so like, because like when I print out something, it tells me like how much it's gonna cost for me to print it out.
Hmm.
It tells me like it's like, oh, it's 24 cents. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's a nice thing about like when you do 3D printing yourself and you have like a good splicer, it'll tell you how much like hey, you print this out, it's only cost you this much.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's not bad, I should say. It's not bad. All right, so let's get into the news. First of all, I'll tell you, like, let's say this week was high. Well, let me first off the low. I'm sorry. This week came out with the last chapter of Berserk.
Oh
That's
man,
sad.
that's sad.
Sad. I'm still dealing with it. I read the chapter, and I feel like it just can't end that way. But I understand. I truly understand. But I hope they find a way to preserve the memory of the story and can continue it. But it's kind of a fitting ending. But it's an ending like you just need that little bit more. Like you just need that little bit more to push it over the edge. And I just can't. Like I don't see. If you haven't read it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. But it's a decent ending, but not the ending I'm looking for. And that's just me being selfish, unfortunately. It really is. It's me being selfish. Like I want to see the battle. I want to see him come face to face with Griffith and just have it out. I want to see the exchange that happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't
not
it-
selfish.
isn't-
That's just what you like. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
That's true.
fine.
Isn't that the way though? It's like usually like the stuff that we end up just downright loving. Once it ends, it doesn't live up to your expectations at all.
Yeah.
Like,
But see,
like
This is-
for
Cheers.
instance, like The
Right.
Sopranos. I love the
Right.
freaking Sopranos, and like the way that it ended. While it was incredibly poetic, I was like, I'm like really unsatisfied.
Right.
Mm.
Omega Weapons said a Game of Thrones ending. Not really, because the thing is, it wasn't really supposed to end, but the creator passed away. So it's like, how do you end something where the person who's creating it didn't like give you like a full scope of what they were going to end it, how they're going to end it. So that's the problem. I don't know. And like I said, I don't know if he wrote out everything, like everything completely out to the ending. If he did, and his creative team can, finish that for him, that's awesome. If not, then I can understand like why they ended here. That's how I put it.
Scruffy Nerd said Breaking Bad was great, and I have to agree.
And it's true. Although, to be fair, Breaking Bad kind of has two endings now.
Yes.
Of course, like you have Walt's ending, and then you have Jesse's ending.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked both.
Three. Technically three now, because now you have Saul's ending too.
Yeah. I'm excited for the last season of that too.
He got the longest ending because he's in Westworld too, so I don't understand how that happens. But he is like if you watch Westworld, if you keep up with Westworld, he is in there though.
But speaking of Sopranos, which Jay mentioned, who's excited for Many Saints of Newark?
I'm not.
That should be interesting. It should be really interesting.
I'm so excited for that.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
You know what? Kind of like in that same vein of like when they came out with the Deadwood movie, I just didn't care anymore. I was like, guys, it's been like almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it should be interesting because, and of course, like I'm like delving into like Sopranos crap right now. It is going to be cool to see his mother in another type of iteration, seeing that I thought that she was one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best parts of that show.
Yeah.
And then when she, due to her untimely death, it just felt like there was just a part missing after that.
Yeah.
Like me and my fiance, we've been cycling back, like pandemic, like we've been just like going back and just watching stuff, and you just go back and you just really see just like how large a part his mother played. So seeing that you have somebody like Vera Farmiga playing her now, I'm really and who else? And freaking John Barenthal playing Johnny Soprano. I'm pretty interested in seeing that dynamic right there. I think that should be pretty sweet. Now, as far as everything else, I can take it or leave it. I'm looking for that right there. Like for me, like those are like the real stars of the show.
Nice. Small Scale with the super chat, thank you. Says, so happy we finally got a Black House and Spidey J, and congrats, very much deserved.
Thanks, man.
Oops. Yeah, this thing is kind of delayed. All right. But going from that low, we're gonna go right back up to high because PlayStation had the showcase yesterday, and they were kicking butt, took no names, and I loved it. We're getting KOTOR remade exclusively for PS5. You don't know what KOTOR is? It's Knights of the Old Republic remade. The game that made me love Star Wars again.
Quite consistently voted the best Star Wars game of all time.
Best.
Now, are you a little concerned about it being remade or rebooted?
Nope.
No, it's just a graphics and audio update. It's not like a changing of the story or anything like that.
Yeah.
They have story writers.
That's fine. They have story writers. But they're not. They literally said they're not going back to do it. They're just going back and remaking it. They're updating the graphics. They're updating certain little parts of it. But I think the story is staying faithful to what it was.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about like a change in the story. Yeah. I think they would have promoted that. Like they would have been an additional, story arc or an additional 20 minutes of content, something like that. But I haven't heard anything otherwise.
I just want to say, admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of KOTOR because I never played it. But I did read the story, and I like the story. But I love the original trilogy. If Disney came out and said, "Oh, we're going to remake the original trilogy," I would be like, "Nah." You know what I mean? So, I mean, hopefully they keep KOTOR faithful to what it is. But I'm just saying, maybe have just a little bit of caution. Don't get too excited because what if they change something?
Nope. Here, I'm going to relieve you. Scruffy Nurse says, Dev said no story changes.
Okay, well, there you go. I stand corrected.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be like the remake that they've made of the first 2 Resident Evil video games.
Right.
It's just
Okay.
an update, it's not
Like Tomb Raider.
No, Tomb Raider was a
no, Tomb Raider was like a new like
yeah.
like a
No, but
reboot.
they updated the first one.
For what system?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't think
Well,
it was for-
maybe I'm wrong. I played the reboot, which was like
Mhm.
what 2010 PS3.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
reboot was good. It's a very good story for Lara Croft. That was really great.
Yeah.
Greg asks, will add-in features? Will the add-in features to it, and will it have the sequel in it? From what I understand, it's just the first game itself. That's it. Just the first game. Nothing else add on.
Sequel.
The sequel, if they do the sequel, then you can go ahead and make update changes to the story because the sequel was not as good as the first one.
No,
The story was
not at all. But it was still
rad.
good.
It was good. Robert Diaz with the super chat, thank you. Says HK47 is the best sidekick ever. You're dang that's right.
That.
Yo, HK was the best role. To me, he's better than K2SO.
2SO.
Yes, because HK told you what was on his mind. He didn't care what kind of indigenous species you were. He's like, I don't care. He's like, screw you. I'm out of here. He's like, why are you talking like that? Because you're talking like an idiot. Yo, HK, he was a true droid that you needed. He was the first droid that gave you the bits and pieces that you needed as a human.
Okay. Blake said he just finished Clone Wars. It had a really good ending. Just imagine waiting like how long? So they canceled it in 2013.
Like 5 years, something like that.
It was a long time. Well, we got it early 2020, right?
Oh yeah,
It was great.
We got the last season finally. That was such a good ending, man.
Yeah, so good.
I loved it. Tied right into Revenge of the Sith. So good.
Hold on, I'm still trying to go through it. I'm trying to go through in the order that I've seen on Reddit that everybody says you should watch it in.
Yes, the chronological. Because George Lucas was very eccentric, and he'd be like, "Well, I want to tell this story now, and this episode's a prequel to the second episode, and we're just going to do that. And I got a zebra here in the yard. I'm going to eat it later."
Just like the more Cosby came in, and I told George, I said, George, you gotta put some more Cosby in it. And he put more Cosby in it. I came in and said, pyo, pyo, pyo. I was like, whoa. I was like, what do you call that? I said, I call it the Force, George. I said, the Force. It's the midichlorians in your blood system. You know, that'd be a great story if you tell that. Like, that's what really happened. That's how it happened. That's how.
Yes, Omega 579 said skip the Martez sisters episodes. Those episodes seem completely pointless to me.
I haven't gotten that far.
It's the middle of the last season.
Okay.
The last season, they set up the Bad Batch. Then you have the Martez sister arc, and then the final arc, which is it's some of the best Star Wars there is, in my opinion, of course.
All right, well, let me go ahead. Hold on. Put my Spidey hat back on.
It looks
Because
very
Spider-Man 2 was announced. I was hot. It had me super hyped because they showed my boy Spidey. They showed my boy Miles Morales. And you heard Craven talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But then you seen who come out of shadows. Big man Tony Todd as Venom. He said, "We are here. We are ready."
Ooh,
Tony Todd?
Yes, Tony Todd is voicing Venom.
Cool.
I don't know who that is.
Candyman.
Oh,
He's
okay,
also-
I know who that is.
and did you watch Revelation 2?
He-Man?
Yes.
He-Man? Yeah.
Yeah.
He voiced Scareglow.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. He sure did.
Oh yeah, I
Who
know
was
his
like-
voice from.
Yeah.
He was Final Destination guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Final Destination as well. He's in a lot of movies. Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
But man, when they showed the year when that was coming out, that's when I'm like, okay, I can wait a full year. They said 2023. Whew, that's a long time to wait. But if you're still a PlayStation fan, they showed some God of War.
And Wolverine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Insomniac, the same company who's doing the Spider-Man games, who did on fantastically, I might add, is doing a full-blown Wolverine game.
Mm-hmm.
Should be good.
It's going to be good. I got faith in them. Juicy said,
so.
I'm lost. What are you talking about? So, Insomniac is the company who made Spider-Man and then Spider-Man Miles Morales. Great games. They announced yesterday on PlayStation that Spider-Man 2 is coming out in 2023. Then, Insomniac also announced that they're doing a Wolverine game. So I'm assuming that's why Spider-Man got pushed to 2023. It's because of the Wolverine game. I'm excited. If they're doing both, I'm super excited. This was my good week. Then I get on Instagram today, and what do I see? Somebody announced a black suit Spider-Man. No, it's not a joke. This is real. I gotta go watch this video. Let me see this. He might be trolling me. What do I see? What do my eyes see? I'm gonna show you what my eyes saw. This shenanigan popping up on the screen. Drew, no, Spider-Man 2 is not out. See, Spider-Man came out last year. I think it was last year. And then Spider-Man Miles Morales came out. So that wasn't 2. Spider-Man 2 actually comes out in 2023 because they're doing a Wolverine game. That's the only thing I'm assuming. Greg also asked, do you think Wolverine game should have a Berserker system? Look, if they make it like X2 Wolverine from Xbox, I'm good.
The which X2, like based on the movie X2?
Yeah, no, it was Wolverine on Xbox.
Yeah, the Wolverine game. Yeah.
Yeah, it was I think it was X2.
Yeah, it was from the
something like that. Yeah,
it was like the Origins base. That game is great.
Oh yeah, yes indeed. Oh, Blake, we will get to that. Blake says, sadly, Jay Hernandez's Black Suit Spider-Man reveal was better than all the Star Wars fan first reveals.
Wait, I actually haven't been checking in with a lot of those fan first Star Wars because, granted, I'm just in it for Mandalorian these days. I'm just collecting Mandalorian figures.
Oh, then you'd be super excited for them.
Well, I mean, not with these carbonized variants that are coming out, and like, there's only so many repaints that I could take.
Oh, we'll get to it. We're gonna get to that, sir. Eric with the super chat, thank you, says, "Are you all covering Cosmic Legions tonight?" We're gonna try to fit Cosmic Legions in. We're gonna definitely try. I know Ryan did say they were going live, so we're gonna try to cover them as well.
Yes, says they go live like right now. But don't switch over to them. Stay here.
Let me see. Actually, can you pull it up? Because I think it's going to slow down on my end.
I got it. Right, I'm sharing.
All right, so they haven't gone live yet. They just got something up at the moment.
Yes.
All right, but we'll go through Black Suit Spider-Man. Somebody asked, "Can it balance, Jay?"
Oh yeah, there was a picture. There's a picture up on the video. So go ahead and take a look at that. I was already prepared for that question, so I was like, "Hey, there's a picture in there. You just gotta look."
But this looks marvelous. Got the butterfly joints in there. Woo, woo. Jay, you're gonna be home this weekend, right? I can come over, right?
I can come over and play, yeah.
Right. Can you have friends over?
Dante's gonna be down on the floor with your figures.
Like, get him, Shocker. Yeah. No, the first thing I see, like the first thing that went through my head is that episode when he has a black suit. He's like, what was the line? I forgot it that quick. He's like, "I'm gonna get you, Shocker."
Oh man, I used a little sample of it.
Yes, I did hear it in there.
I used a little sample of it, and then every time the static comes up, there's one line that I always love that Shocker said. It's like, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be a good guy? You can't do this." And Spidey just going full on edgelord. Why not?
Yes.
I have the power. I love it.
And he still never threw a punch.
Right.
It's true.
Yep.
Crazy. I never noticed that. As much as I love that show, I
Yeah.
never noticed that he never threw a punch.
Yep.
That's wild.
He doesn't have to.
He should. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he doesn't have to.
Well,
He's done-
remember, Power Rangers went through a lot of controversy because parents were complaining Power Rangers were too violent and kids were enacting all the martial arts and hurting each other. And
Yeah.
so
But the
I
kids
think
will be all right.
I think that's why, Spider-Man kind of shied away from that. But still, it's silly.
Well, I mean, in general, most cartoons, especially at that time during the 80s and 90s, you never saw other characters really throwing punches, except in like G.I. Joe, might be an exception.
Mm.
Transformers. But I mean, even really in Ninja Turtles, they didn't really throw a lot of. Well, I should say
High
they would
kick.
use their
Yeah, they
weapons.
high kicked in there.
Yeah,
I mean, they
yeah,
kick
yeah.
people.
Yeah, but Leonardo never stabbed anyone or chopped their head
Right.
off,
That's very true.
Yeah.
which would have been cool.
The foot soldiers are
Taking
most
a
robots anyway.
dark
That's
turn
why.
very quickly.
Well, it's kind of like the story what they were talking about in What If. Like they said, oh, we can't have. They said we couldn't have Spider-Man turn into Man Spider, but you just had them chopping off zombie heads.
So just so you know, Cosmic Legions, the Four Horsemen just went live.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sharing it here. I don't know if you want. I mean, they're just kind of talking right now. They're not showing anything. One of the guys is in his hotel room. Looks like on a bed. It's getting weird a little.
Like you do. Actually,
But yeah.
fellas, I got to sign off now, seeing that I got a date with the lady
Ooh.
Oh,
Good.
to actually make up for, seeing that I've been busy doing the video since the toy came in on Wednesday. So I've just been trying to balance work and that. So
Yeah.
tonight is like the one night that I got free, and then I go back to work tomorrow. So I will check you guys later. But thanks for having me on. And
Well,
then-
we appreciate you coming
Oh,
on.
brilliant.
man.
of course.
Thank
and
you.
And then you all need a sub next week, yeah? Or is it the week after?
Next week.
Right on. I'll be here.
Sweet.
all right.
Go
Thanks,
home.
Jay.
Thanks.
Have
All
a
right.
good night,
See you, Jay.
guys.
Have a good one. And I'll be
Later.
over Sunday to play with Spidey.
Yeah. Come on over.
Dante, the toy babysitter.
Later, guys.
Right. See
Later,
you.
man.
Later. What is this retro? What in the world?
So I don't know. This is supposed to be like a prototype figure. When they get their prototypes in,
Yeah.
they're all cast in different plastics. So Hasbro's reusing molds. They're going to do it. I mean, whatever.
And
This is
Stormtrooper, of course.
Yeah, and obviously they can cast it in many, many different colors and variations because every piece is a different color. And so, I mean, look, they're Star Wars fans. They're going to eat this up. They're going to love it. They're going to try to get every variation. This one has the yellow arm and the blue torso, and this one has the red torso and purple leg and whatever.
Mhm.
So that's coming. I think it's fan channel or Target exclusive.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
what you said about this. I was kind of zoomed in and I was kind of tuned out because a lot of this, I'm sure, like you said, like Star Wars fans were excited, but when I looked at that chat, woo,
They weren't happy.
no, they were not.
it was like a G.I. Joe live stream.
Yeah, I think this was worse than G.I. Joe live stream.
It might have been, yeah.
Because you,
I mean,
thought,
look,
sorry, go ahead.
it was really disappointing, and I love Star Wars. This is a big highlight. They did not talk about this during the stream. This was revealed by Fantatrax. This is awesome because it's a new Leia they have not done in the Black Series.
Ceremony.
So, yeah, Ceremony Leia, and I think it looks good. I think the likeness is really nice to Carrie Fisher.
I actually think that this Power of the Force 2 packaging is like the least. I like it the least, even compared to the first few waves with the red, orange, and blue.
Well, if you're 30, 35 years old, this is what you grew up on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it makes sense. It makes sense. And I even though I was a teenager You know, like I wasn't playing with toys. I was still collecting some of this stuff at the time,
Oh,
but
I was too. Yeah.
for a long time I like despised that whole era, you know, after a while, because it was like, you know, Luke and Han were super buff and the proportions were weird and they were still 5 POA.
Mm-hmm.
But now I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, that packaging art, that's cool, man. That's like, it's nostalgic now.
Yeah.
Which is weird, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I actually like the packaging art. I don't collect them on cards, so it doesn't really matter. I rip them off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great. I mean, finally, a new version of a character in the Black Series that we have not gotten.
Yeah.
So this was awesome. And like, I mean, look at that. To me, that looks like Carrie Fisher. I think it looks great.
We got a super chat from Jim Largo saying, "What child heads at Hasbro thought we wanted Jolly Rancher flavor Star Wars reruns?" Try to do my best New England impression.
I don't know which one, but they're making choices. You know,
these are your choices. Do you take the red pill or take the blue pill? Let me go ahead and stay in the Matrix, sir, because these choices are not the choices I wanted. Let me go ahead and stay in the Matrix. All right.
We could probably zip through a lot of the rest of this because it's all carbonized collection or repaints or credit collection stuff. I mean, there was the Walmart Jet Clone Trooper, which, yeah, it's reuse, but man, I love my my clones and my stormtroopers, and so they're redoing all the Mandalorian figures in the credit collection, which is stylized colors from the credits of the Mandalorian show.
Yeah, I think the armor is new. I think that wasn't in there before.
I do like the I do like the card backs are cool. I think they're a nice throwback to something that never existed. And then they come with the little plastic credit, which is, I mean, hey, Shartimus Prime really likes the plastic credits, so they're for someone. And I did pre-order that Mandalorian because he's different enough that I can customize him into a random Mandalorian from the Underground Coven that he was in, right? So that's kind of cool. I like the blues on it.
Here's your gaming rates.
Yes, this is the one that I was really stoked for. Even though they're using the old body, I don't know why they keep using that when they have a much better one. The older clone body, which does have the double jointed elbows, which move about this not quite as far as the new single jointed elbows on the new clone body, but he does have the old clone legs, which have double joints, which move a bit farther. I still prefer that new body. I think the proportions are better on it, and you have butterfly joints that are limited, but they still move.
There you go. Seriously, I'm going to get you this as a baby present, Alex.
The Ray lightsaber. Yeah.
I think the baby would enjoy that. I think she would enjoy it. And then she'd be like, "What's your name?" "Ray." "Is that your name, child?" "Ray Skywalker."
Ray Palpatine. And then they're doing Muddy Mando from the Mudhorn pit. When he fought the Mudhorn with the new sculpt of Baby Yoda, Grogu, with his eyes closed and his hand stretched out, using the Force to stop the Mudhorn. Which this is fine. It's better than a carbonized, re-release or whatever. I'm gonna get this one if I see it. I'm not gonna pre-order it. I don't even think most of this stuff went up for pre-order.
Some of it did, some of it didn't. I can't remember what didn't because there was a lot of confusion. It was like, this doesn't go up to pre-order later on, and then this goes up tomorrow, and then this goes up later on.
And well, some stuff they said it's not going up for pre-order; it's just going out to retail.
Yeah,
and this is a Target exclusive, and the last Mandalorian they called it a.
Sorry, Ryan. I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, here we go. Cosmic Legions. Should I unmute this?
Yes.
I don't think I'm sharing sound. Oh, I am. Can you guys hear that?
No.
Okay. I'm going to reshare with sound. There we go.
Removable bubble on it. He's got a
Can you hear
load
it
of
now?
weapons. He's got a full arsenal of hands. So this, it's a little bit different, I think. Maybe
Dude,
than
this
some of
looks
the other
cool,
deluxe
man.
figures that we've done, in that it's a very character.
All right, stream
focused
sniping the Four
deluxe
Horsemen.
figure, whereas something like a Barbarian Builder was more about building multiples out of the same figure.
Yeah, they love their army builders.
Whereas this, it's one character that has a lot going on. And
so what is retail? You know, on the first get-go from like Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions for like a basic.
Like
what I've seen, it's like what maybe like $40.
Okay. And then Big Bad puts them at like 50, 60.
Something like that,
yeah.
Over the head. So you can.
You guys can hear that, right?
With the bubble, you can display him with the lower portion.
Oh, sorry, RT said 35.
Without the bubble
35. Oh,
wow.
Or you
okay.
can take that entire piece off.
Dude, that's a
and have it
bargain.
without any of that helmet.
That's a good deal on something like this.
So let me go here. I do have a shot of him without the dome on. Let me
Without
just
the
find
dome.
that.
Are you going to be on these, Alex?
No.
This is a shot of him with
I got a baby
bubble
coming, man.
off.
Yeah.
So you can see still got
I'm
that.
I'm
that
basically
neck
going to pick
color
and
on,
choose,
but the bubble
get stuff that I think will fit in my Star Wars display or Legends display.
Yeah, and again, that
I think you do this with
this here because I don't
your Marvel Legends too. Your cosmic
really
characters.
illustrate this.
Or your Babylon 5 display.
You really have one? Please.
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying
God.
that it just kind of looked like a little
And
Babylon 5.
so
I mean, I
that
think it
was
looks
the
great,
look
but...
with the lower portion of
Oh,
the
yeah, Robert
helmet
Diaz says
on
looks
without
like
the
something out of
bubble.
Mass Effect.
And then
For
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
it wouldn't be a Four Horsemen event.
these
without
are
some
probably
sort of
resin
sloppiness
prototypes or
involved.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Probably held together with blue tack.
When's another one?
Oh, High School Creations went over to their stream. He's in
Hold
their
on a
chat.
second. I am
Okay.
now
I
gonna
see you,
crawl on
Mike.
the floor and pick up the
See how it
We
is?
know we're
Mhm.
live.
I love the fact that was
Run.
I
I
chose to put
think
you
we're
in
echoing on here.
You're echoing?
Yeah.
Is it still echoing? I muted it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm echoing.
You are too.
Yeah. Well.
They're saying Dante is echoing.
Well, I can hear it's the reverb back. I can hear it. Mario's there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, Mario. I see you. See how it is.
I stood up for him.
Let me know if the echoing has stopped. I muted it. The sound's only going through my headphones, so I don't know why it would be echoing.
Yeah.
there.
We're still echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, only Alex and Dante are echoing, it says.
Mhm. I don't know that. I remember that.
I consider this.
Prime something too? It's going to get stronger better for me.
The new Beef Bros.
Yeah.
Infinity Equation versus the Enablers.
Yep. Well, only two of them. Only two. I like Mike.
Shout out to everyone that stayed with us. We still got 100 people here. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
We should have like a gang war with with action figure weapons accessories.
A dance-off. This is just a repaint, mostly?
I almost wonder what this about says. I consider this. Let's go.
Mhm.
Are we still echoing, guys?
Yes, we are.
Mhm.
I can still hear it.
Let me stop screen sharing and see if that, for some reason, will fix the echo.
Boom, boom. Yep, I don't hear it
Yeah.
now.
That's weird
And that's el problema.
because I'm not playing the audio.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me try it on my end real quick.
Well, we can go back into the rest of the week's news from Hasbro
Yeah.
and everyone else. And we'll probably lose more viewers. Yep, we're down to 95. They're leaving us.
What was it? Four Horsemen?
Yeah, it's I don't here. I'll send you the link.
Oh, and shout out to AEW. Who put on a freaking fantastic pay-per-view this last
Missed out, Ryan.
past Sunday.
You missed out.
I missed out on all AEW events
This
because
one was
I've never
different,
watched
though.
one.
It's a special occasion.
Yeah, this is.
You would have had fun just shooting the bleep with us.
Hey, when I'm done with my basement, I will eventually
Yeah.
join you guys
Oh,
for
how-
one of those.
Are you almost to the finish line?
Yes, very soon.
Hmm.
I just have a few little things to tidy up, and I'm waiting on some displays to be delivered, and then I'm gonna start moving in. So yeah, this
Start
week,
moving in.
everything from here down there.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant like your bed and your dresser.
I mean,
Oh wow,
maybe
look at those guns. Sorry.
is there an
This is
echo
like-
now?
No.
Mm-mm.
I never heard the echo, so that's weird. I don't know. Sorry, guys. My bad.
No.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
Down.
If you
You're
haven't
not
watched
bad yourself.
AEW, look, I'm just telling you. If you want to go back and watch our live stream where we talk about, I marked out for my boy Daniel Bryanson. Damn,
Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson. I keep forgetting because he changed his damn name to like
flustered.
because he changed his name because I'm always calling him Daniel Bryan. And it's like, but it's backwards. It's like Brian Danielson. Like, oh my god. Okay.
Shout out to Disavowed who joined.
Yes, thank you, Disavowed. Awesome. Yeah.
On the chat.
And shout out to Scott Cumming who said Four Horsemen can wait. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think I
with all
heard
the
a figure fall down.
with all the accessories that this comes with, 35 is a steal. Maybe
Oh,
the
yeah.
Cosmic
35.
Legions will be a bit more. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, Robert.
The weathering
Says I
on
can't
that
watch
mega gun is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is. Robert said I can't watch AEW when Kenny Omega's on. Sir, well, you're gonna see more of him because he's got Adam Cole, baby. With him.
They said that all these parts are swappable with Mythic Legions.
Really?
Yeah, you will be able to swap with stuff from your Mythics collection
Mm.
to your Cosmic and vice versa. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love when figures are just modular and swappable like that.
So are these just going to be like a regular release, or I wonder if these are going to be another Kickstarter? Because I know they've done the Kickstarters before.
I don't know. They just did a Kickstarter for their video game with 2 figures included.
Right.
Their
I
video
remember
game?
that.
Yeah, they're doing a Mythic Legions video game.
Oh, the video game did the.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. So they do. So do they do Kickstarters for just like special figures, special projects?
No, so far I think they've kickstarted everything.
Oh, really? I thought they were
Yeah.
available in retail stores.
They are, but the retail stores have to buy from Four Horsemen. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I have not bought a ton of Mythic Legions. I have 2. So
We're in the same boat because that's all I got is 2.
yeah.
Oh, yes, this is about AEW Best Raw and a key demo this week. Vince is pissed. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Dom says I think they go up for pre-order at 11 tonight.
Yes, they do. 11 p.m. Eastern. They will go up for pre-order. So I don't know if it's a crowdfunder or just a pre-order on their site, but I did see that they go up at 11 Eastern today.
The one guy who's talking right now, he's like, what's his name? Cranston, from The Office.
What?
Never seen it.
Oh,
You never seen The
Jim
Office?
with
Yeah,
the
Jim.
beard.
Yeah, he looks like Jim. Yes,
Yeah.
he does. He looks like Jim a little bit.
I hope they get to some more figure reveals. This guy has a nice beard, though. I'm a little jealous.
Well, we can have it on. We can have it up, Ryan. If you bring up the other stuff, we can keep it up.
You are not gray at all compared, so you have nothing to be jealous about.
No, but he has a very thick. He has a soul patch. You know, he's got the all under his lip filled in. Let's see here. What do you want me to bring up?
I guess the Mezco next.
Oh, okay. We'll bring that up right now. Hopefully, the Four Horsemen bring up some more reveals. So we have a new addition to the Rumble Society. I'm sharing right now.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was looking at something.
The Hawk P90. The newest addition to the Rumble Society. This one, when I first saw it, I was like, this is weird. Might be a little too weird for me. I was seriously consider passing on it. And then I saw D Amazing's review. And so, yes, I did pre-order it. But yeah, it's based on the or not Hawk P90, Hawk P40, based on the like World War II era, fighter planes, jets. I don't know military stuff, guys. Or is it Hawk
my friends
P90
ordered this one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, very. I mean, like his main weapon is a wrench. So, and that's like a pipe wrench. So it's kind of weird. And then he has a tank head.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that leather, faux leather jacket.
Yeah. It's like a pilot's jacket from the era.
Stitching on the inside. It's got the like goat fur or whatever the hell that is.
Right. Some sort of wool.
This wasn't for me.
There's a new cannon firing effect, like that comes out of his face, which is kind of funny. But man, like when I saw D Amazing's review and I saw like this was in the video, but when I saw D Amazing's review and he was messing around with this thing, I was like, that's so cool. Like I kind of got to have it. And then someone mentioned you swap the head and you got a Reaver. And so that was another reason. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, real quick. Breaking news: they're showing another figure.
Ooh.
That's not swap that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
freaking love that.
That's very Mass Effect looking. That is cool, man. It's a big old sniper rifle, like an alien astronaut. Cool, man.
And they might have me on some of these.
Yeah. But are you going to go all in? Like the Mythic Legions, they're waves. When they release a wave, they're huge, and there's always like army builders in there. And I mean,
look,
it's a lot of money.
That's why I'm selling off stuff now.
Yeah.
So I can afford my AEW, my Marvel Legends, my Mayfex.
Better get on that, man.
I guess some of these now.
Yep, your Cosmic Legions.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to be Cosmic Legioned.
Too bad we can't.
I guess you can. I'm all in.
You better set aside a good weekend and to go through all those bins, sell what you don't need.
Yo, I'm trying to go through the bins now. I got a box full of stuff right now. I need to get rid of more stuff. Like, if you really can't see, but I made room for the my kids in the back of.
Oh yeah, if they ever get here.
Yeah.
There.
Man, I'm on Sentinel Watch. Sentinel Watch 2021.
Yeah, you could totally put that in your Cosmic Marvel display.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, yo, that's what's going to set the.
This makes me really want the Legends team to complete our Starjammers and all that stuff, man.
Starjammers. Wow. They made Starjammers, huh? They made Lalandra?
Yeah.
No, they made Lalandra's head, and they made Mohawk guy,
With the red cape.
Gladiator.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
Where is it?
Gladiator. Yeah, well,
yeah.
I really wanted to pick him up, but I just spent $115 on Red Doc Knock, and I don't want to get into a Rumble Society figure every month or so.
Yeah, I think last year was what, eight figures. This year is
I think
probably 8 already. It's been a lot.
Sal's in the house.
Salvador Sandoval
Mhm.
asks 7 inches for these.
Yes.
I think these are, yeah. I thought they were like 6.5, 7 inches, like kind of like an inch.
But yeah, Mythic Legions is like 7 inch. They're like NECA scale.
Yeah.
But when you got aliens and stuff, and they'll work, you know.
Because look at the if you ever watched Prometheus, the aliens were bigger than the humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're huge.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called? The big pale
Engineers.
white-
Engineers, yes, thank you.
the engineers. Yeah.
Blake says, speaking of legends, can we talk about what is revealed on Monday? Well, we already know Black Suit Spider-Man is going to be talked about.
I think it's going to be a retro wave, Spidey retro wave. Maybe they're going to fill that out.
Yeah.
Maybe Black Suit's going to be on a retro card. I know that JC. Who told me that? Someone told Ewan did.
Ewan.
Yeah, he was saying that he was saying maybe Craven, and who else was it? Dante.
Sam. It was well, they already hit this. They already now Sandman. It was hold on.
Yeah.
Back in here.
Craven and Hobgoblin.
Shocker, Hobgoblin. Yeah. This would be our third Craven, though.
Yeah, but both Cravens are really expensive. That Craven 2-pack and the one from the Rhino, was it Rhino?
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, God.
Yeah, that 2-pack went up way up in price.
I just picked it up. Like, they were sitting on the shelves for like a time at Target.
I know, but as soon as they dry up, man, you know how it is. If it's like a Spider-Man or an X-Men figure, they just go up. So,
Dom says, let's get a Smythe. I'm ready for Smythe.
Smythe would be
Mega
cool.
Weapon 13, that's good. A Retro 8 Chameleon, because we already have the new Red Skull before it. That does very true.
Yeah.
RG, you don't have a Craven? Drew G doesn't have a Craven or Hobgoblin? Oh, you kids are coming.
I bet Art G did have it, but he sells stuff all the time, so
Right.
I don't know. Oh, yes, Andrew JLA Boy or JLA Boy said Daredevil. And Jay mentioned that in his Black Suit Spider-Man video today. Put Daredevil on that retro Spidey buck. That would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's the perfect buck for a new Daredevil.
Blake says, Dan, you said his favorite wave announced in September. What was that? AOA?
No, he's a big animated Spider-Man fan. So,
I know.
Yeah, maybe we get
AOA.
He's also a big AOA fan. But I think after the second one, we might see a big break from AOA.
Some people, some of the smartest people can have some of the crazy things that they like.
Yeah.
I got nothing but love for you, Dad.
They've been showing us this figure for a long time. I hope I hope they move on to the next one here.
Yeah. We'll bring them back up when they do.
Okay, so back to Mezco. Man, D Amazing has Mosquatch already. I'm still waiting on that one to ship. So here he is. He comes with the rocket launcher, the same one that we got with Punisher and a few other figures. It was in the weapons pack. This one looks to have some extra paint on it. There's a tank head. There he is with his wrench and his propeller belt buckle. That's kind of cool. I bet you like a lot of this will be repurposed for a G.I. Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Most of their Rumble Societies, are just repurposed license figures.
Mm-hmm.
Hawk.
So yeah.
Could be Hawk from G.I. Joe. He's got long sleeves.
Mm,
General Hawk.
yeah.
the
So
Hulk.
this was up for pre-order for I want to say a couple hours. It's waitlisted now, but it is in stock. So it should be shipping soon. I think someone already got their shipping notice. But here's a breakdown of everything it comes with. You get, looks like 8 hands, 3 grenades, combat knife, the pipe wrench, dog tags, the tank head, a walkie-talkie, of course the Mezco stand, and then you get the Gatling gun and the rocket launcher with some blast effects. So this was 90? 95. Okay, so this is 95. So basically 120 when you add tax and shipping, depending on where you live. But that was this week's Mezco offering. And we talked about the
real
Pro
quick.
last week, right? So
Yeah.
we're good on that.
Real quick, Art, you said that Legion figure is an army builder, so they're pricing it at $25.
Which one?
I think the one that they're showing now. The space one. The spacesuit one, I should say. Not on the screen. Never mind.
Jim.
Okay.
That's just on there.
We're back to the guy from The Office and the...
Yep, that one. Yeah, the Pro. It said the Pro white, that Pearl white one.
Okay. You want me to bring that back up, or you sharing it? I'll close my share down because we're done with Mezco. Let's see here. Yeah, 25. I'll definitely get 2 of those. Man.
So mine's on delay. All right. So
yeah, back to Hasbro news. There was a announcement during that that live stream that the Razor Crest is delayed. Looks like till December, maybe early 2022.
It's supposed to come out next month.
no, December.
I think it was supposed to come out next month. Or
Yeah, that's
I
what
thought it was like I thought they said November.
okay.
I
Well,
thought it originally was like supposed to be like November.
well, now it's delayed at least a month or 2.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh, that looks dope.
I might need this one.
Some sort of female alien there. That looks like it could be an army builder as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely. Oh my goodness! Champ was like streamception going on here.
Yep. That's
We're trying
right.
to see how deep we can go into the YouTube hole.
What's up, champ? Chamba, I tried to get issue 2 yesterday of Tech on Avengers at my comic shop, and they were sold out. So to eBay I go.
eBay, I go to eBay, yo. eBay, get my money.
I don't know if you guys want to keep stream sniping or talk about the Sentinel.
Yeah, we can still talk about something. I mean, we're looking at the figure too. I mean, we're still talking about news. Right?
Okay.
We're still looking at it.
Well, if you're on Twitter and you follow me, I've been retweeting all these videos from collectors who have been getting their Sentinels in. And it's not good, guys. Sentinel's having a real hard time standing. And I don't know if it's every Sentinel or if it's just some Sentinels that have really loose knee joints and hip joints. People were opening them and showing them, and they were standing them up and they were falling over. The knee joints were just kind of floppy. The hip joints were really loose and the legs were sliding out. Which
Coming says Sentinel.
yeah, Sentinel. Which sucks, man. I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's not good. It's not a good look, and it's not a good look for future HasLabs. I really hope Hasbro does something to make this right for those that got a bad Sentinel. I don't think they're going to be sending out new legs. I don't think they're going to be replacing Sentinels.
Mm.
I think
But-
Dan said he's going to look into it, see what's going on. I think that was one of the replies back to.
No,
McDuke-
he's
McDuke
going to look
says,
into it.
I'm sorry, McDuke says he got his this week, and the knees are looser than he likes, but they're nowhere near as terrible as some of the videos that he's seen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And look, I mean, we know that there are ways to fix loose joints on a figure this big. Hopefully, those methods work. You know, the nail polish, massive amounts of kiki.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say, as a consumer, when I spend that much money on a product, I don't want it to have issues like that, and it shouldn't. Yeah, Scott Cumming, ratchet joints.
Yep.
They should have used.
Yeah.
They should have used ratchet joints, especially being that the Sentinel's so big and heavy, especially top heavy. Like if you look at him, like his chest is huge. He's got big arms. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Skinny knees.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Blake with the super chat. Thank you very much. Wait for it to come up here because I think mine is on delay. Yeah. Like and subscribe, folks. Most lake issues were in Singapore.
Thank you, Blake.
Thanks.
Yes.
Can you 3D print me some Stone Cold brace from my Sentinel? 2D brace, please.
Hey, well, Sonny's Foiled Customs got you covered. He posted,
Right.
yeah, he's got some foiled custom knee braces for your Sentinel. But it's, you know, it really sucks because we put up our $350 over a year ago, and we had our trust in them to get this right. And, you know, hopefully it's not every Sentinel. Hopefully most collectors are happy. But I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. And by the way, I'm not trashing Dan or Ryan. They're marketing guys. I mean, really, this is on Dwight. I mean, right?
I'll say this. I'm going to reserve. I understand what people are going through, and like most like Marvel Legends, they, you know, I've gotten one busted Marvel Legend where it was like the brand new Iron Man. The foot, try to move it, snapped right off. That was the first time I had an issue with a Marvel Legend.
Yeah.
So I understand, like, you know, people who are having issues with it. I'm going to wait till I get mine. If it has an issue, I'm just going to take the leg apart and see what I can do. If there's a way to insert like a something to make it tighter, I can see if I could 3D print a part for it. If not, then I'm just going to figure out something else.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
I wish Bobby was here to talk about it. Thank you, Darren Bradley.
Robert Diaz says, super chat, thank you. Going to nickname mine Sentinel Lieutenant Dan. Art and 1/6 shooter says $25 for the army builder, for the female army builder.
Quality.
Yeah, he's 1/6 shooter says crazy for the quality. These figures really thought they go up.
Yeah, I'm blown away. That's what a Marvel Legend costs. And obviously these have a lot more intricate detail, sculpting, paint than a Marvel Legend, and so that's amazing, man. Shout out to the Four Horsemen. This is killer.
They always do amazing work. I'm always like super excited, like see all their work. I just wish I could afford it into my budget at the moment. But
yeah, the only thing that it's kept me away from going in deeper on Mythic Legions is one, I never backed the Kickstarters. I was late on those, and two, I'm not a huge sword and sorcery fan. Yeah. So I have, you know, I've got a couple of things, but they were for other lines. Like I put my big green ogre guy in my Asgard display. I'm getting the horse, you know, maybe Old Man Logan will scale with that horse. I know the horse is big. I'll see if it works, but I don't have any horses in my collection. So I did get that horse. But man, Four Horsemen are killing it, dude. This is awesome.
Blake says, last question: do you all think the Sentinel legs will be addressed in the next fan first? Probably not. If they do address it, that'd be great. Saying like, hey, we understand. We're gonna try to look into it as best as we can. Unfortunately, since they're already boxed up, there's probably not much they can do.
Yeah, like I said, they're not going to send out replacements, and hopefully they just learn from this and get Galactus right, because I don't want Galactus showing up with floppy knees and loose hips, and something that big should be ratcheted, like Scott said earlier in the chat.
16 Shooter said the deluxe with 2 heads and tons of accessories went down $2 for Mythic Legions. That's not bad.
Wow. Maybe they expect bigger numbers. They have higher production runs, and so the price came down a little. That's awesome.
Well, I think because the nice thing about them, and I seen this firsthand when I was with Jay to the Toy Con New Jersey, I never seen any company who was just hand trucking their product in, just hand trucking it in. Piece after piece. Hey, he's like, "What's your name?" All right, we got some more coming. Just hold on for a second, or you can come back and get it. Like they're just bringing in. Hats off to them. That is such a great business model to have. Like they were just bringing it in by the hand truckload. Like people were just going back and forth, getting more product. They didn't. It's not like, hey, we're sold out for the day, guys. Sorry, come back tomorrow. No. We'll have some in a few minutes or in the next hour. Don't you worry.
Yeah, when you told me that, that was like the one time I wished I lived in New Jersey.
Yo, to see it in action, it's wild.
Yeah.
You don't want to live in New Jersey.
No.
I know. Shout out to New Jersey.
No. Yeah, I guess. Only things I shout out in New Jersey is to some of the people. Like my boy, Ball and Yellow, a.k.a. Alcatraz. That's way.
My boy.
Who else lives there? My buddy Chris. He lives out in New Jersey.
Hey! Speaking of Bald and Yellow, I just want to say really quick. He did get his Sentinel, and he said his knees are not like that on his Sentinel. So that
it's gotta be just like one of those like few like one like when you buy a Marvel Legends, like okay, I got the bad one, but I can go back and replace it. Unfortunately, with this one, you can't go back and replace it.
Yeah, I think for me the biggest issue is, I mean, come on, guys, they should have been ratcheted joints.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then you would never have this problem.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I hope they do that with Galactus, because he's even bigger, and he's got a gigantic head, and so he's going to be real top heavy.
Yep.
You hear that, big boy G? Big G? You gonna get replaced next year, Big G? Yeah, you Big G. You gonna get replaced next year. Boys, you boys wait for your older brothers to get here. You better act right.
Yes. Shout out to Robert Diaz. I have been looking into the Lord of the Rings horses, because a lot of that Toy Biz Lord of the Rings stuff, I've noticed the prices are coming down.
Really?
Yes. Like I've been looking at some stuff online, and the prices are there. I'm just, I haven't jumped in yet, but there are some really good horses in that line.
Yeah, because for the last time I've seen, they were at least still going over double, like triple figures.
Not anymore.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad at least going down. Omega Wave 13 asks, "What happens if your Sentinel is defective? Will they have spare parts to replace?" That is a good question. I'm assuming that probably like when everybody gets their like all the Sentinels have been shipped out, then they can probably focus on getting the replacements out, because they want to make sure everybody gets their first set first, and then any issues later on, maybe they may be able to do something with it. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Art G said these Mythic Legion or Cosmic Legions pre-orders will run for 6 weeks. So you got time. You got time, man. Of course, we got the Rancor coming if you want that. Boy.
Which is surprising. They didn't announce that. I'm assuming they're saving that for Hasbro Post Con.
Yeah. Is that next week?
No, that's the end of October.
you know, with Galactus and what was it, Victory Saber from Transformers, both being HasLabs, they probably want to at least wait towards the end of Victory Saber or after Victory Saber ends
Space things out a little bit.
to start the Rancor. So,
and that tells me that the Rancor is going to be like close to like $300 then.
Yeah.
If it is, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good price point.
If it's just the Rancor with a couple of figure unlocks, I could see it being $250. The Victory Saber coming in at $180 gave me hope that it'll be under $300. But I could also see him including a big Dio piece to go with your Rancor, like the big door that crushes his head.
Yeah.
Or, you know, something like that. And that would take it up to like Galactus price, probably. But, well, I mean, we'll see. Look, the Rancor, not nearly the size of the Sentinel or Galactus. If the Rancor is true 6-inch scale, he'll be about 16, 17 inches tall. But he'll also be very wide. You know, he has broad shoulders, long, lanky arms. But no light-up features. There's no reason to put light-up features in a Rancor. So that will keep the price down as well.
Hey, look, it's Jabba the Hutt. Sorry.
See, and this to me, that would fit in my Cantina display. Star Wars Cantina. Have a green booger blob guy. That looks cool.
What are you looking at, boy? Nothing. I'm just here to get a drink. Gonna have his arm get cut off too?
Yeah.
All right, folks. Before we get out of here, because AEW Rampage comes on tonight, and Adam Cole, baby, and Bryan Danielson is going to be doing some interviews tonight, and I got to see my boy Bryan Danielson because he got Kenny Omega's face, and I think it's going to be that match. It's going to be that match. It ain't going to be Hangman Page. It's going to be Bryan Danielson.
You can't get it.
Kenny
Awesome.
Omega. Yo, it's the weirdest.
I don't know what that
worst
means,
name.
but I'm excited.
There's a wrestler that jumped from the WWE to AEW, and in the WWE, his name was Bryan Danielson. No, Daniel Bryan,
Right.
but
Daniel Bryan.
his real name is Bryan Danielson, which is what he's going by now. But Ryan, I wanted to ask you. You said you went to go see Shang-Chi. What did you think of it?
Sorry guys. I don't want to come across as a hater, or I just don't like anything, or I'm an old man, get off my lawn. But I was really bored.
Really?
To me, it was very cookie cutter. The pacing was just, like the middle hour was like an hour of exposition. I love the beginning in San Francisco, and the bus fight. Even though I know San Francisco is very hilly, lots of hills in San, but they were going down that hill for a long time. But I mean, whatever. It's a superhero movie. I liked the San Francisco part. The middle hour where it was just like all exposition, I found myself getting really bored. And then the end, and by the way, I'm not going to give away any big plot points, but the end, there is a big final battle like every superhero movie. I just found it to be,
After credit scenes?
There was after credit scenes, but the big battle at the end, to me, it was, I don't know, it's kind of paint by numbers. Nothing really excited me in that movie. Aquafina was funny.
See, I have.
You don't like her?
There's a couple reasons why.
Well, I mean, look, Marvel's going to have their plucky sidekicks, right? Their comedy relief sidekicks, like Ant-Man had.
The Spanish dude. What's his name?
Yeah, that guy.
But he's funny though.
Yeah, he's funny. I thought Aquafina was funny.
Did you take the kiddo to go see it? Laser Shorts?
That's why I went and saw it, because I would have waited for streaming.
That's what I'm doing.
But he was like, huh?
No, I was going to ask you if he liked it or not.
Oh, yeah, he liked it. Yeah. Look, I'm sure the kids will like it, but, I mean, I've seen 20-some Marvel movies now, and, you see that pattern, and it's just very predictable, and I don't know, nothing really excited me. The after credit scene got me thinking, like, what could that be? And I'm not going to give anything away, but I would give it like a 6 out of 10. I did not hate this movie. It's fine. I got a little bored with it. I don't know. I was hoping for more street level martial arts stuff, I guess, and maybe
Gotcha.
something a little more new.
Look, I'll tell you this: it was 20 times better than Iron Fist. So
Yes, absolutely.
at least he
Especially
was doing the karate that he's supposed to be like doing the kung fu karate he was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, the martial arts were way better than Iron Fist.
I know we're gonna get out of here, but I wanted to also ask you guys what you guys thought about the Matrix trailer.
I'm ready for it. Give me the pills. I'm ready to go in.
Excited, huh?
Yes, I am. I'm excited to see how, because I watched when somebody I think it was Looper doing the breakdown, and they showed like in the trailer,
Yeah,
Neo and Trinity, like their bodies from the last movie.
The Matrix for me, I love the first Matrix.
I was just gonna say. I mean, it's like, did I miss something, or weren't the last two films like panned? Because I thought they were pretty crappy.
The second one was crappy. The third one was just, it felt a little rushed.
I think they were both not very well received. If I'm misremembering or not. So I don't know why there's this big thing now about the Matrix coming back when the last two films weren't very good.
That's the new Hollywood thing. We're going to bring back this decades-old franchise, bring back the original actors.
And I can't get him, like, to me, it looks like John Wick in the Matrix.
Yeah, he has long hair.
I don't know why.
Well, I think he might have filmed them like back to back or right before, because John Wick 4 is coming out pretty soon as well. So
he knows where his bread is buttered.
Keanu Reeves got it. Just look, the man's got it. Like,
he does,
he's making. He was like, "Hey, we got John Wick 5. You cool with that? Yeah, let's do this."
Yeah.
I didn't hate Matrix Revolutions or Revelations, as what they're called.
Repopulation?
Well, Matrix Resurrection. It was a Matrix Reloaded.
Regratification.
Anyways, Matrix 2 and 3, I don't have the disdain that a lot of people have. They're not as good as the first one, but I like them. No.
The first one is one of the greatest action movies of all time.
Yes.
I want influential. I mean, it definitely created a
influential,
whole...
action.
I want to rewatch all three, because I saw the first one a few months ago. Watched it with my kid. He was into it. I didn't watch the second and third one. I'm going to revisit those. It looks like they're probably like, this is like a reboot, a different version of the Matrix in this one.
It's like, because remember, he rebooted the Matrix. It was like at the end of the last one, Revolution, it was like him rebooting the Matrix. Everybody was going back in because it said it's always a cycle. They said there's always one that comes and does this, and then they always have the choice. It comes down to the choice of rebooting the Matrix or going back in. Or no, destroying the whole thing.
Matrix rebootulation.
But remember, like the Earth, they really can't survive on Earth anyway, because they were living all on the ground on the ships.
Yeah,
because the machines had to change the weather so much on Earth.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm obviously going to see it. I'm kind of excited. I'm more excited to see Keanu Reeves again than I am to see a continuation of the story or a reboot of the story. But I'll definitely give it a chance.
I mean, it's going to be on HBO Max, so it's not like you have to go to the theater and watch it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Happy Accident says Matrix regurgitation.
I'm fine with it. I mean, it's no worse than what the last couple remakes have come out. So
it's just, guys.
Oh, sorry, Greg. Yes, Greg corrected me. He said the change for the Matrix 3 was whoever wants back in can go in. Whoever wants to be out will be free.
Whatever, man. Just come up with something new. Like, that's why I give like Mezco props when we were looking at their toys earlier. Yeah. It's just like, pat on the back to those guys coming up with new stuff and try to regurgitate old stuff.
Yeah, I mean
and they do. I mean, they do license stuff too, but I mean, they promote and produce their own OG stuff just as much.
That's what draws me to the Rumble Society and Gomez. This is something different and new, and it's a little more exciting than another Batman.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I love Batman, dude. I
Yeah.
have tons of Batman figures, but that's why. And also, they're very customizable, and they're just fun figures. So, shout out to Mezco. I just wish they would ship the stuff that I've had on pre-order for 2 years.
True. Looks like so this character, that green character, is named Slog. So he comes with a computer, and Archie says a Slog character is $80.
He's big though. That's a big
Yeah, he's
boy.
a big boy.
Yeah.
Slog. Chocolate.
All right. So we'll get out of here. Anything you guys want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah. Wade is coming up next on Paralleled. He's doing a solo stream tonight. Be sure in the chat to tell him that you want to see the infinity equation on his channel.
Yeah, right. He don't invite none of us.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you should do that, but be nice
Tell him to
about
grow
it.
his beard back first before he invites me on there, because I don't want to be on there with this other guy without no beard.
Mm.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to do, which I'm sharing right now. I mean, we don't have to if it's too much of a hassle, but I shared the link to my variant cover for G.I. Joe 286. Maybe we could put it in the YouTube description or something later after the show.
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah. I think that was quick.
I think you can put that, Dante. You can put that link in the chat, but we changed our settings to, handle those bots that were getting us last week.
Oh yeah, I didn't see any of that.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, my Storm Shadow variant cover I did a few months back. So yeah, just check it out.
It was $3.99, but it's $3.19 now.
Yep.
We slashed the prices over here, folks.
It's so funny how comic books are suggested retail price now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
and
I should take them.
If you get your Sentinel in this week, tag me in a photo or video. Let me know how your knees and hips are on that Sentinel. I want to know. I'm LaserPants81 on Instagram.
And when you tag him, say, does he have April O'Neil knees?
I was just gonna say,
or does he have regular knees?
when you guys get your
April
Sentinels,
knees or regular knees?
we just have a knee off.
Because April still falls even on stand. Alex has sent it multiple times.
I
She
have.
falls over on stand. She's like, my knees. Oh! She's like, she hits a life alert button. For those who remember the 80s, Alex, I fall and I can't get up.
Yeah.
Oh man,
They still make those commercials nowadays. I think they do. They still put them out. But it's like when you have that figure where you can't put her next to the other ones because then it's going to create a domino effect when she falls over. So she's all by herself now.
She's like, I'm going to get low. I'm going to get real low. So low down.
Y'all ready to get low? Let's get low.
Yeah. All right, folks. So thank you all for joining us. We did kind of stream snipe. We just did stream snipe Four Horsemen, but we love their work. They're awesome.
Love 'em.
Next week, be
Get
back.
out of here. Get them out.
He kicked him out. He kicked out Alex.
No, that happens once every stream. When I reach the 2-hour mark, I end up getting kicked out for no reason.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Yeah.
Next week, we will have Victoria Cantina joining us next week.
I'm looking forward to that.
So please join us next week and welcome her.
I want to hear her thoughts on the Black Series and vintage collection stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She posted
other than that, we will see you then. Oh shoot, Steven, I do apologize. I'll give it away next week. Steven did have a figure. Steven Yell, I think that's how you say his last name. Had a figure that he asked if we can give away on the show. So I will do that next week. I do apologize. I forgot. Alex, we all know Dante is actually kicking you to troll you. I'm not. Honestly, it is not me, Greg. I wish I could say it was me, but it's not me. It's just that's how it was.
He would have rubbed it in my face by now.
Sure would. I'd be like, yeah, this hat I got. Then you sent it to me.
Did
my goodness. No.
All right, folks. We'll see y'all next week. Stay safe. Hope y'all get your good Sentinels with the good knees, not the April O'Neil knees.